And, well guys, quick piece of bad news before I start this recording, again, is basically the issue. I played for about 40 minutes after the point you see right now, and I forgot to press the record button, so I'm redoing it. Now you know. Well, the advantage to this is I make a few less mistakes. The disadvantage is I have to redo all this. So if you guys are curious how I might know some of these things, it's because I literally ended up doing this, and I'm just like, redoing it. And right now, as I said in the previous time I did this, I just ended up looking around this area more because I wanted to know what was in this room. Actually, I knew what was in this room because, well, my head hurts from explaining it, but basically, I accidentally looked up one thing about the ending from this because my friend spoiled it for me for this part, so he told me that I can reconcile those two by getting this elven locket.
An elven
And
locket?
that's what I'm going to do.
Stored away in a palace safe. Unwise, Celine.
Really quick while I'm at this, let's just get rid of some excess items, because I'm really just filling up way too much. Anything I have way too much. Destroy. I don't want to destroy some of this, but I got to. Let's see, anything under valuables. Delete that. I believe I'm good now. Now I'm going to head back out via the right way to go and resume our very enjoyable party. And I'm going to tell you guys this in advance that I found out. For this quest, I found out what the main reason for the approval is. The court approval allows it, if you wanted to bypass the actual boss fight. But I want the boss fight. So basically, if you had, I believe at least 75% approval, it'll probably, give or take a bit, you can just bypass the boss fight, which I don't like doing because you lose out on the experience and the really good stuff the bosses drop. Uh-oh. Now I have to be fashionably late.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
I really don't care about scandalous secrets either, to be honest. They add a little extra experience and influence, but not really necessary. No, wait. I gotta go. Gotta wait for the second bell, though. I can't go in before that, otherwise I'm a terrible person.
Interesting.
But we can eavesdrop.
Did you see that knife-eared servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those. Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
The stories I could tell.
I'd wager I have better tales than anything you've heard. I told you, Philippe.
Not everyone fights an archdemon and lives to tell.
I gotta go.
It's an inspiration.
You should... I gotta go, actually. I gotta go right now, because I'm really OCD about this part, and let me through. I believe this will make me fashionably late. I hate being OCD about these kind of things.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
You have interesting timing.
Why am I not at all surprised that you want to see me now?
This is Orlais, Inquisitor. Nothing happens by accident. I believe tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain person. Come, dance with me. Spies will not hear us on the dance floor.
I have a feeling Josephine actually approve of me doing this. It's a political move. And I won't lie, this woman looks a little old. I won't lie, she looks old to me.
Very well. Shall we dance,
I'm being
Your
honest
Grace?
here.
I'd be delighted.
Let's see how well I can dance.
You are from the Free Marches, are you not? How much do you know about our little war?
Orlais' war is Thedas' war.
I assure you, the effects of this war reach far beyond the borders of the Orlesian Empire.
Perhaps it does. I should not be surprised to find the Empire is the center of everyone's world.
It took great effort to arrange tonight's negotiations. Yet one party would use this occasion for blackest treason. The security of the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Is that what we both want?
Do we both want that, Lady Florian?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Which am I to you?
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe? Who in the court can be trusted?
I trust no one.
If I've learned anything, Your Grace, it is to put my trust in no one.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
Isn't everyone?
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
I'm a wonderful dancer. And 100% court approval. Now I can say I did
You'll
it.
be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
It's a nice change.
It's a relief to do something other than fight demons and horrors.
You still face demons and horrors. These ones are simply better dressed.
Were
Good
you
point.
dancing with Duchess Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news. It appears the peace talks are crumbling.
Florian is up to something.
The Grand Duchess tried to convince me Gaspard is the traitor, but I'm not sure I buy it.
Florian and her brother are thick as thieves, but she would give him up in an instant to save herself.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
We are not doing that.
I won't stand by and let her die.
Listen to me carefully, Inquisitor. What Corypheus wants is chaos. Even with Celine alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong. This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana?
Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
I don't... Right now, we could go with any of them, and I have a feeling each of you supports a different one. I just need more information. This is basically them arguing who would be the right choice.
I can't decide this. Not yet.
You must. Even inaction is a decision, Inquisitor.
You could speak to Celine in the ballroom, but she won't act. Not without proof.
If Gaspard is guilty, he'll admit nothing. If he's innocent, he knows nothing. We need the truth.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the Royal Wing. That he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna see if I can reconcile two lovers. And... yeah, that's basically it. They should be at that end of the room, the blue part.
It's been too long since I've had any word from Valois Inquisitor.
Hold on.
as usual.
Oh, I found a cap coin.
In the ballroom. Where is everybody?
I think I'll deal with the Empress first.
Inquisitor, to what do we owe this honor?
We are always delighted to speak with
I
you.
want to skip this just
Their
because these
Imperial Majesty
three
is
really creep me
unfortunately
out.
occupied at present.
Seriously, I don't like when people do this kind of like triplet thing. It just freaks me out, I'm sorry. I found this elven locket.
I made a fascinating discovery. An elven locket in the Empress's vault.
Oh dear. That is very interesting. I'll get Her Majesty.
Very receptive.
Inquisitor, I regret that we did not have time to speak earlier. No doubt you have questions about many things.
You valued that locket.
I found an elven locket sealed in the palace vault. You must have considered it quite valuable.
It was sentimental. I don't know why I kept it. It was a foolish thing to do.
Why did you part ways?
What made the two of you part ways?
She wanted change, and she thought I should deliver it. My word is law, Inquisitor, but laws don't command people's hearts. Culture does not transform itself overnight. I failed her. I should have dared more. But the past, like so many things, is beyond my command.
You still love her.
Maybe you kept it because you still care for Briala.
Perhaps I do. But I cannot put her above all the people of my empire. Dispose of the locket however you like. It means nothing to me.
Okay. Now let us speak to you.
Inquisitor Trevelyan. Slumming even more than usual, I see. You've charmed some of the nobles. We'll see how long you can keep their favor. What brings you to me?
Is this your locket?
I found an elven locket hidden among Celine's things. This isn't yours, is it?
Let me see that. She kept this. What was she thinking? If Gaspard had found this, it would have ruined her.
Maybe it's sentimental.
It might have meant something to her.
Maybe it did. She held on to it.
Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna continue on.
We'll speak more later, Ambassador.
Another time, Inquisitor. Is it true? Commander, has anyone ever told you that?
Let's get it to the next area.
My dear.
Thanks to my high court approval, I can now goof around a bit.
I sent him down to the cellar for more wine hours ago.
I'm getting these coins purely by accident, but I don't mind. I wish I knew where where the friendly mage is. This Morrigan.
I am not talking to you until we get home.
Now then, let's just go straight into the royal wing. Yeah, I'm doing this actually quicker now because I know where I'm going. Armor, swap around to my special armor. Staff of the Frozen Wastes. If you're curious where the name came from, it's a thing I did.
Room
Let's just
after
go.
room, and for what? Ruffle storage? Real useful.
Hello? Is anyone there? Somebody? Anybody?
Did not mean to do that. What's going on?
Oh, thank you.
Are you hurt?
Are you all right?
I don't think I'm hurt. No one's supposed to be here. Briala said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
Care to elaborate? She sent you here?
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace.
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
How'd you get in? No, it's obvious. They could have had someone open the... No, okay.
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
I'm just gonna quickly go through these.
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
So this room belongs to Grand Duchess Florianne?
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
What were you trying to find in Florianne's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
You were brave to come here.
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution, but I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Can you testify?
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Knew it. I did. And I bet the hates made it feel real good.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
He's probably protecting me more than anyone else. Let's see, around here first. Schematics are always good. I want some really high tier ones. The bow I don't need. Locked from the other side. I can't help it. I'm just exploring more than I did previously, and finding secret hits that you didn't notice before is always a nice thing. Can't go that way. Nope. Whole lot of nope sauce. And from the looks of things, I can only go down this hall.
What's this then? Swapping all the gold leaf with diamonds, I bet.
You painted Orlesian assholes! When I get out of this, I'll butcher you like the bitch you are!
Well, this is gonna be fun. But before that, let's see if there's anything down here. I just have a habit of always searching around, even if I don't need it. I just realized there's a dead person there. I'm way too calm about that.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend. You're such a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken my bait.
Well, want another dance?
I fear I'm a bit busy at the moment if you were looking for a dance partner.
Yes, I see that. Such a pity you did not save one final dance for me. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted that the Empress die tonight, and I would hate to disappoint him.
Let's see, what does Corypheus want? Actually, that's a good question.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
Okay. What you get out of this, I already know, is you're gonna basically become probably his second in command, is what you believe. So I'm not even gonna ask.
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor? Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
Yeah, we already know what you get out of this, so I'm sure he'll get used to it. You know what? It's not too late to end this.
You don't have to go through with this, Florian. There's
I
still
did not
time
mean
to
to make
turn
you
back.
disapprove.
Oh, my dear Inquisitor, you are so naive. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill him, and bring me his marked hand. It will
Okay,
make a
that's
fine
graphic.
gift for the Master.
Good. Now then, let's quickly swap these two. Do this. Blast them with fire. How did my barrier go down that quick? You know what? I'll take a risk right now with what I'm about to do. As long as I keep my damage up, we're good. And almost down. Okay. Tactical mode. Where are the big ones? That looks big. Not as big. Ooh, that's a big one. Josephine, dispel that. While I... Oh, losing perspective. This also looks pretty big. Wait. Okay, Josephine, dispel this one. That's also pretty... That one looks fancier, so... Let's dispel here. Got rid of at least 2 enemies. That would be an annoyance to deal with. Let's disrupt the rift. Now let's put up my... Oh, damn. As long as that jerk's alive, I can't do anything. Now let's do it. Focusing on them like so. And close the rift. Okay, we did it. And I haven't wasted any potions yet, which is exemplarily good news.
Trust's tits, what was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
You're safe. That's what matters right now.
No more demons. It's safe.
Maker? I've never seen one that close before. I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd feed me to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Gaspard did this to you?
Duke Gaspard lured you out here.
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the mastermind.
You think this is over a bill?
You honestly believe you were captured, tied up, and thrown into a death trap because of a bill?
When you put it like that, it seems a bit odd. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Sticky, punsy cheesemongers.
Come work for me.
Want a new job? One that pays better? The Inquisition can always use a good mercenary company.
You hiring? I'm game. Anything's better than this bullshit. You want me to talk to the Empress, or the court, or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
Okay, I might end up using that later on. Just because that sounds like an awesome option. Okay. Speaking of churches, or chantries. Damn it. Do you still... Nope. Okay, from there, do this. Then this. Definitely gonna use these keys in a little while. I think they'll be fun. Ooh, fade touch stuff. That's always fun to get. She became a ghost. Definitely, Cole looks more ghosty, just because he's, you know, fade-like. I'm not sure if that's rude to say. Well, it's the truth. Listen, I know he wouldn't hold that against me for being honest. Let's do this. Followed by a quick shot here. I don't know why, but something in me just told me to do that.
It's a trap!
Just in case someone might be hiding. I'm being overcautious. I need my barrier up now. Gotcha. Now everyone's using the potions. Get back here. I need to stab you. Good. That makes me feel better doing that. Let's get the loots. Don't need a great longbow. Anything good in here? Maybe a recipe? Okay, that might be helpful. I already know that book is actually something I read before. I need more of those statues. Dang it. Need one more statue, which is unfortunate. Now let us advance. Wrong door. This is the right door. Quick saving and let's go in.
Is it true the Inquisition?
Thank the Maker you're back. The Empress will begin her speech soon. What should we do?
Let's see. Yeah, detain the Duchess.
The Grand Duchess is the assassin. Don't let her anywhere near the Empress.
Duchess? At once, Inquisitor.
Let all gathered attend. Her Imperial Majesty will now address the court.
Lords and ladies, as a nation, we mourn our sons and daughters, brothers and sisters, friends and lovers claimed by war. The sky is torn open, our divine is dead, and many fear the end of all things comes upon us. Orlais must stand as a bastion, a bulwark behind which all Thedas may take shelter. So has it stood for 1,000 years. So shall it ever stand. This would not have been possible without the efforts of many. Dear cousin, please step forward.
Grand Duchess, stand down!
Now! For Corypheus, kill them all!
Cullen, protect the people! Yes, Inquisitor.
I'm really gonna enjoy killing this woman. And even in context, I don't mind how it sounds.
Beaten at every turn. You've taken the moment of my victory and left me in disgrace. And now you've chased a defenseless woman into the garden. Are you proud of yourself?
Defenseless.
You were about to murder the Empress. We both know you're not defenseless.
True, you never were one to fall for my helpless damsel act. The night is still young. All I need to recover is to kill you, Inquisitor. So good of you to attend my soirée.
Yeah, murdering you's really on my list of things I want to do today. Let's see how you enjoy being murdered. Run as much as you want. I don't care. You're all gonna die against my allies. Let's finish off these zealots quickly. Oh, there you are, Grand Duchess. I was wondering where you were.
Someone help!
Bastards. Where is... There you are. Want to finish off the vintage... You know what? Let's focus on the Grand Duchess. Good, took down all of your armor. Really?
Think so soon? He's up on the wall!
Let's throw a jar of bees.
Watch out!
I have no idea what these do anymore, to be honest. I sort of forgot.
Watch out! He's up to something!
Grand Duchess won't get away that easy.
He's up to something! Come out!
Yes, I'm purposely not healing myself.
Where's the duck?
Really annoying me with that trick. And boom.
I'm starting to feel slight!
I'm starting to feel agitated at this terrible person. You know what? Jar of bees. No, wait, I don't want that. Okay, let's quickly do that. Really getting old, that one. Well then, here's a present. Take it with my fondest wishes. Die. Apparently that can even restrain you. You're down. I did it. Everyone except me got a level. I don't mind that. I'm just glad I killed this bitch. And yes, she deserves to be called a bitch. I guess I should resume with the festivities, or actually check on the Empress probably sounds more normal. In this situation, at least. Oh, this is some of these are actually songs there.
Your sister attempted regicide in front of the entire court, Gaspard.
You're the spy master. If anyone knew this atrocity was coming, it was you.
You don't deny your involvement.
I do deny it. I knew nothing of Florian's plans. But you knew it all and did nothing.
I don't know which is better. That you think I'm all-seeing, or that you're trying so hard to play innocent and failing.
Enough! We will not bicker while Tevinter plots against our nation. For the safety of the Empire, I will have answers.
Well, Briala helped stop Florian.
I wouldn't have caught Florian in time without Briala's help.
You were working together?
Of course.
Let's see. I'm trying to think how to put this. We met your mercenary captain.
Thanks to Briala, Gaspard's mercenary captain will testify that he hired men to infiltrate the palace.
Hired thugs? I didn't expect you to stoop so low, cousin.
Don't be naive, Celine. The only difference between a mercenary and a common soldier is a uniform.
Keep talking, Gaspard. Eventually you'll convince somebody.
He murdered an emissary. He sounds good.
He also murdered a Council of Heralds emissary. I found the body and his knife in the servants' quarters.
I have done no such thing.
He made threats.
And of course, he made death threats to the Council of Heralds. Briala found all of this out for your sake, Celine.
In light of overwhelming evidence, we have no choice but to declare you an enemy of the Empire. You are hereby sentenced to death.
What about Briala's reward?
I think Ambassador Briala deserves some reward for uncovering all this.
I can scarcely believe you did all this for me.
Celine.
Thank you, Inquisitor, for all your efforts tonight. I owe you my life, and Orlais owes you its future.
I feel good about that.
You have done so much. For my people and for us.
We won't forget this.
I was glad to help.
It was my pleasure. The two of you deserve to be happy.
We truly are. Come, stand with us, Inquisitor. We must give the good news to the nobility. Lords and ladies of the court, this is a night for celebration. Those who sought to poison our empire with treason have been brought to justice. It is a new age for Orlais. We shall build a world in which all men and women live in harmony. Let the cornerstone of change be laid. I introduce the newest member of our court, Marquise Briala of the Dales.
This is not just a victory in Halam Shiral, or within the Empire, or even for elves alone. This is a triumph for everyone! Over 1,000 years ago in the Valerian fields, elves and humans together defeated the Imperium. We can do so much more now. We are greater than our ancestors ever dreamed. Together, we will start by saving our world from the enemy who took the Divine and tore the sky apart.
This is an achievement.
This evening proves what we can accomplish through cooperation.
We are already tracking these Tevinter agents. Soon they'll have no place to hide.
But that is tomorrow. Tonight, we celebrate our newfound fellowship. Let the festivities commence!
I love being a diplomat.
The Orlesian nobility make drunken toasts to your victory, and yet you are not present to hear them. Do you tire so quickly of their congratulations, Inquisitor? 'Tis most fickle, after all your efforts on their behalf.
They ran out of punch.
I would have stayed, but the punch ran dry. Scandalous.
Indeed. Let us see if you take this piece of news as poorly. By Imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Celine wishes to offer you any and all aid, including mine. Congratulations.
Curiosity? You want to join?
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Celine knows you face an opponent who wields great magical power, which is far more important than her own curiosity. You will require my knowledge if you are to defeat such magic. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
What can you do?
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal, yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
I have to ask, are you a blood mage?
When you say knowledge beyond the realm of most mages, do you mean blood magic?
I know many obscure, forgotten, and forbidden arts. Some of it you might consider blood magic, yes? Should thought of that frighten you, allow me to offer reassurance. Knowledge alone does no harm. What I possess I place at your disposal, to make use of or ignore as you desire.
Honestly, this is my true stance. Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the Inquisition, Morrigan.
A most gracious response. I shall meet you at Skyhold.
She looks nice in that dress. Just randomly gonna say that.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
It's been a long night.
I'm just worn out. Tonight has been very long.
It was a tumultuous evening, but Orlais is safe now. It was worth the struggle. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you like to dance?
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
I was hoping you'd ask, my lord.
This is gonna be fun. I finished quicker than I did before. Main reason being, did not have to deal with as much. Such not knowing where the hell I was going. And now, pretty much from the moment I decided the fate of that man was basically when I was out of, I don't know what's going on from now on. But definitely, I do like Josephine. She's not a bad person. Well, though I do wish I had someone like Morrigan around. And, like, as a romantic interest, but just having Morrigan around is fun. It always takes a little longer to load in larger areas, I've noticed. Like, the place I was previously at did not take long. Here it takes a little bit longer, while the larger areas like the hinterlands will take a bit.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Maker's mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lord Inquisitor. Please, may I have a word with you?
How can I help you?
How may I assist you, revered mother?
With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
I have already told you, revered mother. Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Let us investigate. Why do you need them?
Why do you need Liliana and Cassandra?
They were Her Holiness's most trusted advisors. They represent her legacy, her hopes for peace in Thedas. They could rally the Grand Clerics to follow as no candidate from the clergy has been able to.
Let's see. Is the clergy that divided?
Are the Grand Clerics truly unable to elect a divine?
Everyone with the political support to succeed Justinia perished alongside her. Those who remain are unable to gather the majority of votes from the conclave of Grand Clerics. They have been deadlocked for too long. Lady Liliana and Seeker Cassandra were Justinia's most trusted friends and advisors. Our late divine is still held in high esteem. To honor her, the Grand Clerics might support one of them as successor.
How long would they be gone?
How long does the Chantry need them?
Several months, at least. If one of them is crowned divine, she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
I'd have to let them decide. It's their choice.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
And they certainly will, at a later date. The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend to. You must excuse us, revered mother. Don't let them detract from your victory at Halam-Shiral. The support of the Empire should make our search for the Grey Wardens easier. Varric is eager to help his friend Hawk.
Nice to be caught up on everything. Almost to the next level. See, there's something going on there. I wonder, is it...
I will prepare some flanking exercises.
Mask of the Empress, Mask of the Ambassador. Ooh, new Inquisition perk available. Is it... Oh, you have something for me, I think. Sir Morris?
Oh, my maker, you cannot imagine how many letters I've received about the fracas at Halam-Shiral. Fortunately, you tied twice as many threads as cut, although it is yet bewildering at the center.
It caused a stir?
There are problems coming out of Halam-Shiral.
There are always problems from Halam-Shiral. We've lost a few contracts, but more than made up for it. Although, if a few commendations were given, it might retie some severed threads. I couldn't suggest how. That is better decided at your war table, and I'm not going near that thing.
Smart man.
As you were.
We are here for you, Inquisitor.
Deals for weapon plans. Wait. Okay, that's Blackwell. Oh, that's where Morrigan is. Because I really want to speak with her immediately. Seriously, that's literally on my priority list. She might have useful information for one, and for two, she's interesting. Okay, guys. I am going full nostalgia because that is her original look from the original game. I'm sorry, but I have to say this. Just, it's nice to see her again. Now then, hello, Morrigan.
You're the Inquisitor. Mother never told me the Inquisitor was a mage.
Is that a bad thing?
That's not such a terrible thing, is it?
No, it would be worse. If you couldn't touch magic at all. Like being blind.
Kieran, are you bothering the Inquisitor?
Of course not. Did you see what's on his hand, Mother?
I did see. 'Tis turn to your studies, little man. My son. Never where you expect him to be, naturally.
Okay. From Richard's point of view, okay. That's your son, but from anyone who's played the first one again, holy crap. So he's your son.
I didn't know you had a son.
Why would you? I take great pains to not let my own reputation affect him in any way. To most in the Imperial Court, he's simply a quiet and well-spoken lad. Perhaps the heir of some distant family. But he goes where I go. Worry not, Inquisitor. Kieran is a curious boy, but seldom troublesome.
Where is his father?
Will his father be joining us as well?
'Twould be most unlikely. His father helped raise Kieran for a time, but events have conspired to take him elsewhere. So 'tis but the two of us, Inquisitor. Your fortress is a large place, and you will scarce notice our presence.
You must be proud.
He seems like a fine young man.
But not the sort one might expect a woman like me to raise.
Not at all.
No son of mine would be raised in a marsh, bereft of contact with the outside world. His future will be difficult enough without my adding to his burden. To think, until recently this place stood decrepit, occupied only by the desperate and the lost. Now it is party to events that threaten to shake the world. I wonder if it is pleased.
You know about Skyhold?
It sounds like you've heard of Skyhold before.
This fortress was built upon the remains of a site holy to the ancient elves. They called it Tara Salan, the place where the sky is kept. It is said that from here, they reached up to the heavens to bring them down to rest. They abandoned it, as did the humans who came after them. Bones laid upon bones, silent until your arrival.
I am rather fond of this place.
I like this place. I've made it mine.
The magic in this place has seeped into the stones, protecting it from darkness. Those who let it fall to ruin did not know what they possessed. You, I think, shall do it justice. You were kind to welcome my aid, Inquisitor, even knowing as little of me as you do. I will do my best to aid your cause with all the knowledge at my disposal. This I swear to you.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate whatever help you can give us.
Some might think Corypheus a madman for seeking godhood. Yet one must ask, what were the old gods? What secrets of theirs did the ancient magisters know? What I fear, what all should fear, is not that Corypheus believes he can succeed. 'Tis that he actually may.
That is a scary and valid point.
Wandering the gardens, I see.
I'll talk to
leave
you
you to the
later.
garden.
Until
Or next time, to be
then.
accurate. In the meantime, I think I'm just going to take a little bit to process everything that just happened, and then I'm going to go back to speak with Morrigan. I'm heavily interested in speaking with her. In the meantime, I finally used my jar of bees.